Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling ding dong the bell. It's Tuesday morning, 8:30, with 3 men on site. Win and Ramil are doing the pigs, and we've been talking to Soy about going forward and costs of materials and whatever have you. So we've reached an understanding regarding that, and we're just making a shopping list up now to complete the roof on the storage area and to do the downspouts on the front of the shop, and we're ordering the materials for that. Now I'll explain what we're doing with the roof. Now, so he understands, I'm looking to save money on the material side of things, but at the same time we need to make a good job of what we do. It's no good doing rubbish. So what we've decided to do, if I can get in maybe a better position to show you, with just a little more cost, is to bring the roof to cover the storage area the full length up over the cabin to meet this roof here. Now the reason for that is this roof, depending on which way the wind's blowing, we do get drips running down the inside of that cabin, inside the veranda. If the wind's blowing in that direction, it blows under the sheets. So we're going to cover it the full length. Rather like the Piggery shed roof, it will overlap this one. And it's not a great deal more money. The sheets, if we use that type of sheet, I forget the exact figure now, but we need, because they're only 8 feet length, we need a lot more of them. Whereas if we use the powder coated ones, they're 6 meter lengths and they'll overlap this other roof, and the extra cost is 3,000 pesos. So I think it's well worth the extra 3,000 pesos to put a tidy roof covering the entire cabin. Now there will be extra cost in Rio bar, but he only needs 2 lengths, not Rio bar, angle iron. Now he only needs 2 lengths of 2-inch angle iron, which is, that bumps up the cost for that heavier iron. The rest of it he can use 1/4 inch angle iron. So we will reduce the cost, or maybe the same cost, of just covering the storage area by lessening the materials. And we'll get a much better job and a much better appearance on the roof from the road, the roof of the sari shop. So that's what we're doing there. First of all, he's going to put the downspouts in. And I put a seed for thought in his mind that everything we do from now on, if we can save money on materials, then we need to do so. So I'll leave this video there, and I'll do 2 or 3 more throughout the day. It's 1 o'clock, lunch is just finishing. Soy's making up a big girder. I would imagine that will go across the front of this roof to make up a cantilever roof like the Piggery. But that remains to be seen. But we've got, I think this is 1.25" angle iron, which was on site, so he's using that. And instead of using angle iron to do the crisscross bits, he's using rebar. So we're going to finish up with a cheaper girder, but a strong girder. And I know he'll make sure it's that fit for the job. I'm not qualified to tell him, and nor would I ever. We've got some 2-inch angle iron which was on site. He's going to make use of that. So I would think that'll overlap this roof, and that'll be the face here of the overlap. And then from that he'll go down to the posts. But we'll see it develop. Now with the fence, we're getting on with this. All the trees are cut out, the wheel bars going in. The driller's not in today again. I don't know when he'll be in. He'll be in this week sometime, I'm sure. But I don't have to worry about him. We've got water, and he'll do it in his own time. I think he wants to be finished at the end of this week, because then he's got a job further up the mountain. He won't be taking his rig back down to Lapu. He'll be moving it 5 k's up the road, I would think. So we'll have a look at the pigs. I've had a good look at them today, this morning, as I usually do. The small pigs are all fine. We've had no more sick pigs, which is good. These big pigs, all they're doing is eating and sleeping. That pen over there is the middle-sized pigs now, the same as these ones. And these pigs have grown incredibly fast. There's a female pig in here, and I think they might keep her. And I think there's 2 female pigs in that pen, and one of them is reasonably good. So we might keep 2 of these pigs as gilts. And then we've got these small ones coming up. The small ones are predominantly female, so we might keep 2 out of them as well. I'm not going to rush going into farrowing because I've never done it before. So if we get to 4 sows, I think that's enough to manage it initially. But yeah, these middle pigs have grown really well. I think they've grown the best out we've had so far. These big pigs, they grew well as well. But I think there's maybe a little too much fat on them. And of course, when we butcher one of these middle-sized pigs, we'll take that into consideration whether we keep any or not. But the little pigs are growing, definitely growing. So we'll see how they go. The other thing is the spotty pig, which is that one in the middle. He's had 2 lots of antibiotics, and he was supposed to be getting another jab of antibiotics, but a different antibiotic. And the pig technician hasn't got it back to me yet. Maybe they're out of stock in Mandawi, I don't know. I'm sure he'll have a reason why. But that pig's looking a lot better. The lumps have gone on its back. The spots have faded. It's still got some red spots on its rump and its sides. The pig in itself is good. So I think he's maybe growing out of the rash he had, which we don't know what it was. Just dermatitis, could be anything. So we'll leave this video there, and I'll do another one this evening. To make a closing video, it's 5:10. What have we been doing? Soy has finished the girder, just about. I think he has finished. Exactly where it's going to go, I'm not sure. Time will tell. But I've got through to him definitely, with the help of Jean, about saving money on materials. Instead of angle iron for the bracing pieces, he's gone for rebar. That in itself is a good saving, but not a terrible lot of money. But over finishing this roof over the storage shed, the chicken sheds and the storerooms, it's going to add up to quite a bit of money in savings, as everything does over different projects. So if we can continue that saving on materials from now on, it'll make a big difference. Now the fence, there's no savings to be had, it's all concrete. A little bit of rebar, sand, cement and gravel. So there's nothing to be saved in here. I could make the panels thinner. They're about 3 inches now, a little bit more. But what you'd save, you'd probably lose on altering the flow of how they work. So we've got the Rio bar in. We've got the shuttering up at the far side. They'll pour the foundations tomorrow. Then they'll shutter up this side and put the bracing in, ready to pour the day after the panels. And with the shuttering up at the far side, you can see we've marched up the fence line quite a way. I'd say the next post is the middle to where we're going to go. So we're very nearly halfway there. The tree stumps are a big headache. Just about everyone has to be cut out, dug out and roots chopped, I think. We've got the some more materials here. Plastic pipe for the downspouts. They're a 3-inch pipe. They're a lot shorter than the 4-inch pipes. And the purlins to do that store. There'll be bits and more pieces to buy, but we're not in a position where we're counting every penny. But if I can save a little bit of the budget after I've done here, might be able to save a little bit, it'll be the start of the next project. Oops, a daisy. All the pigs are fed and cleaned out. And all the pigs are looking well. So that's it again for this Tuesday. Can't see over the top of that little hill now because of the stuff is growing that quickly. Before long the machetes will be out to clear it back. And yes, I do have a whippersnipper, a big one. But for these fellas, give them a machete and they do it quicker than you can do it with a whippersnipper. Yeah, so we'll leave that video there and we'll do it all again tomorrow.